Good evening, East Tennessee, and welcome to Knoxville Wrestle Talk. And we are live on location at Anafres, and this is the Grill and Market located at 110 Cedar Lane in Knoxville, Tennessee. We are inside the VIP room, and we appreciate Anafres for allowing us to be here tonight. And they are the home of 97-cent beers. And this portion, of course, won't be on our community TV part, but they are the home of that and more. So head out here to Anafres Mexican Grill and Market, 110 Cedar Lane in Knoxville, Tennessee. Tonight's program is brought to you by John Scott of Reeder Chevrolet on Clinton Highway in Knoxville. And for your next ride, be sure to call or text John first, my friend of 25 plus years, 865-406-2233. Write that down, grab a pen and piece of paper, 865-406-2233, and contact John Scott today. And tonight's Knoxville Wrestle Talk episode is also brought to you by Shine City Detailing, helping your vehicle shine on. Fans, we are joined by G-Money of the 865 Boys. G-Money, how are you tonight?
Doing what I do every single day, all day long, getting money.
And fans, I'm Joel Lawson, of course, your moderator. We are also joined, and he has a title with him, which is very beautiful. But this is a title won recently at Resolute Wrestling. He is a part of the Tag Team Champions at Resolute Wrestling. I don't want to mess your all's name up, but this is Vicious and Violent member, the California Dream, Jackson Black. Jackson, welcome to Knoxville Wrestle Talk.
It is great to be here. A little on the other side of town for me, if you get my drift. But yes, just like I said, we were going to take the titles, and then we did. Just, you know what? I guess Chris Hensley and Draven Lee just weren't up to par, huh? Just a bunch of struggling golfers.
Who knows? And Tyler Foshee had a time, we heard, with Scantberries, whatever Scantberries are.
Well, Tyler Foshee was in a different place.
And speaking of Scantberries fans, we have one of the trippiest characters in pro wrestling history with us tonight, and that's East Tennessee Pro Wrestling History. And he's going to premiere a segment tonight called Down and Dirty with Dave. And fans, I want to welcome to our set right now,
Triple D,
the one and only, the legendary Mr. Dave Jones. Dave Jones is going to be joining us. Mike Jones.
Right here, princess.
Who's
you can
Mike
sit. You
Jones?
can sit next to Glory.
Mike Jones. Fans, WWE came to Chattanooga, but first we have Dave, and Dave's going to be joining us momentarily. By the way, a special thank you to our video production team, and that is owned, of course, by the great Dave Jones, and that is Agenda Home Video. And for information, be sure to email agendavideo1@yahoo.com. And fans, Chattanooga, Tennessee, what a night it was. Saturday night, the UTC McKenzie Arena was sold out. Fans kind of wondered what was going on with the upper level, but the lower area was capacitated with fans to the point to where they couldn't fit anyone else. And it was a great night in Chattanooga. The results for you now for that great event. And we bring you Awesome Truth hashtag on Facebook.
This part of Regeneration X.
And they beat Judgment Day to retain the World Tag Team Championship. That sounds exciting.
Yeah.
Grayson Waller and Austin Theory beat DIY to retain
I
their
love both of those teams.
WWE Tag Team Championship. Liv Morgan beat Nia Jax in a Chattanooga street fight.
I'd fight Liv Morgan. I'd lose.
In a Knoxville street fight?
Any street fight.
Any street fight. And fans also, Damian Priest beat, get ready to yeet, Jey Uso.
He's the yeeter of worlds,
And
okay?
Dave, we've got to ask these guys how to yeet. And we have to probably ask Miss Cindy, how do you yeet?
Miss Cindy,
Like
how do you
this
eat?
right here?
Yeah.
We're yeeting here on set, so.
I'm not going to do it.
And Jey Uso not
Stop yeeting in my
victorious
area.
during this
you
match
got yeet on me.
for the World Heavyweight Championship. Fans, Bayley beat Dakota Kai by disqualification to retain her
Good job, Bailey.
WWE Women's title. And then Jade Cargill and Bayley beat Dakota Kai
Wait,
and Jerry Shane.
So wait, what? So they just went right into a tag match?
Yeah, so apparently the fan has listed that they went from a singles contest for the WWE Women's Championship.
So somebody must
to
have.
a
That was the disqualification. Probably made it into a tag
team
match.
But listen to this, Jackson. Tiffany Stratton.
The most beautiful moonsault ever.
This is after that.
It's Tiffy time.
Tiffy time.
It's Tiffy time.
Sounds like it's tea time. But,
well, it's not tea time, okay, pal?
But anyways, Tiffany Stratton beat Mission. Is that right?
No, Mission.
I made it sound like Mission.
That's just Mia Yim, okay?
Mia Hin.
Mia Yim.
Mia Yim to qualify for the semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament.
That
which
Zelina
is-
Vega got hurt and she wasn't able to. I love her. I always love watching her outfits. Zelina Vega's got crazy stuff going on all the time.
And then fans,
Say it.
LA Knight, beat Santos Escobar.
Now, Santos Escobar is so good. My favorite incarnation of Santos Escobar was when he was King Cuerno on Lucha Underground, because that guy was nuts.
Yes.
If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Santos Escobar, Lucha Underground, whatever I said his name was, check that out.
And fans, as mentioned, LA Knight beat Santos Escobar to qualify for the semi of the King of the Ring tournament. Fans, this is going to be called the King and Queens of the Ring. And this is going to be a special event presented on Peacock, WWE, coming up real
brand
soon.
new over here.
And fans, we heard a lot about this big main event on the campus of University of Tennessee in Chattanooga. The phenomenal AJ Styles taking on the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And this was for the WWE Championship.
As what happened last time, I'm pretty sure it happened again. Cody Rhodes beats AJ Styles. Here's a fun one for you. So everybody that says AJ Styles is a TNA guy is absolutely wrong. AJ Styles has more WWE matches than he has TNA matches now, so think on that one. All that he did in a million years in TNA, he's already passed it in WWE.
And fans, we appreciate Shiv Swami Ganesha for
Dude,
providing
what? That guy's about to hit me up on
those-
Facebook and try to sell me belts. Okay?
those informational
At least you'll probably get them.
facts.
Wink,
And fans, that wrestling, of course, I guess it's a wrestling recap is brought to you by WrestlingData.com. Want to know about professional wrestling history in your town? Log on to www.WrestlingData.com today.
You're a data guy, not a data guy. I see.
Fans, when we return right here on Knoxville Wrestle Talk, we will continue to talk about upcoming events. We'll be right back, right here on Knoxville Community Media Television. Stay tuned. Fans, welcome back here to Knoxville Wrestle Talk, and we are on Knoxville Community Media Television. Perhaps you're watching us on a Thursday night, or maybe a Friday, and you're wondering what in the world's going on. Well, this week we had a pre-taped episode live on location at Anafres 110, and this is Cedar Lane in Knoxville. We appreciate them so much. Fans, we're joined tonight by the California Dream, Jackson Black, the most popular co-host in Wrestle Talk history.
That's awesome. When you're awesome, it's great to be awesome. But let's talk about how great it is to not hear from those people you can smell through the phone. You know, those sisters. What is their name?
The Reed sisters?
Yes, you ugly, ugly You guys have beards
Ugly.
and mustaches, and guess what? You
Mustaches.
told me I wasn't gonna win Friday night. And guess what happened? I got to put it in your stupid faces that I won, huh? How did you like that? And you had to go back to Roane County, which is even worse, or Rockwood, or whatever dumpster fire you crawled out of.
And fans, you heard it here, and fans were joined tonight by the one and only Dave Jones. And Dave Jones, we go back 30 plus years in professional wrestling, and you've been around for a while. And some fog effects, we appreciate those, and we're fully set here on the Knoxville Wrestle Talk set tonight. And Dave, welcome into the program. And Dave, it's been a while since you and I have done something television-wise, so how you been doing?
Well, I've been all right. You know, I was sitting on the other side of the camera for a long time. And when you come out, call me out, I come over here on this side.
Ask Dave what happens every time we're at East Tennessee Championship Wrestling. He gets a great commentator, somebody that picks up all the slack that Dave just lets lay there. I pick up the weight for Dave. Dave is a good third man.
I talked about you
Third?
when you were
Yeah,
up
because
there.
I'm a 1 and a 2. All those other guys don't talk.
Give me a break.
They're not very good,
Come
are they,
on.
Dave?
I picked up some slack for you when you were up there wrestling.
That is true. Dave was talking about how awesome I am,
Put it on.
and he was correct.
Well, Jackson Black certainly is awesome, and we appreciate Dave Jones for being here tonight.
Awesome.
And Dave, we have a bunch of shows coming up, and we want to let fans know about those events. But first, some results from Tennessee Legacy Wrestling. And this was from Titan, and I had trouble with this two years ago
I
today.
think it's a Titanomancy. And look at that.
Titano Chikachu.
That is it looks to be like one of my tag team partners in there. You remember the Friends?
Yes. Shh, they're coming back soon. Fans, right there in Rocky Top, Tennessee, you saw Hunter Wolf. And he and Insane Dane defeated Chop.
Ask how
and
Insane
Bobby
Dane
Blassie.
got on that poster. Ask how he even got on that card. They put the wrong guy on the poster and put it out. They were supposed to put a guy named Insane Lane, but they put my buddy Insane Dane on the poster. So, Insane Dane showed up with Big Dog Hunter Wolf. Formerly, I was part of the family with him at SOM. Hunter Wolf, you're a big dumb goof. Insane Dane, I hope that we win
That's
the
not nice.
Rock and Roll Express Tag Team Tournament at SOM because the Friends are getting the band back together.
Fans, you heard it here from the California Dream, Jackson Black, and also fans, Husky Powers and Tyler Dean, G-Money. And
Who's that?
they fought Xander
Who's
Storm
Tyler Dean?
and Wolfman.
He's a country singer.
Oh!
Whoa.
How?
He sings in
That's the match that we were supposed to be at. Luckily, we had car issues. So that's the reason
My boy
that we
healing
didn't show
over
up
here.
there. So Tennessee Legacy, I got all the messages. We're going to show up at the next show, and
I don't know when it is.
what is his name? Husky Powers and Tyler
Dean.
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 We're coming for you, brother. It ain't over yet. So I'm gonna get a hold of Paul, and I'm gonna let him know we had car trouble, but we'll be at the next show.
Fans, you
Yeah.
heard it here on Knoxville Wrestle Talk, and also Brad
Brad Cash was there?
Area legend Jackson Black, Brad Cash.
I love Brad Cash.
some of the biggest matches in East Tennessee
Brad
history,
Cash?
and he and
He's like
Insane
kind of a deathmatch guy.
Lane.
He's
So
a
we
great
said Insane Dane earlier, D as in Dale, and D-A-N-E.
That's the match of the night right there.
And
Where?
this is Lane as in Lewis. L as
Caleb
in
Miracle or
Lewis.
Sean Hoodrich.
He's kind of an older guy, isn't he?
And they fought to
Yeah.
a no
Hey,
contest
believe
in
it
a
or
last
not.
man standing match.
When Caleb Miracle started, he was my tag team partner when he first started.
Was it really?
Swear to God. He was my tag team partner when I first started 17 years ago.
I'm polyslamorous. I have multiple tag team partners.
No, he was my
Yeah.
first tag team partner 17 years ago.
Not
when my son
polyamorous,
was
but
born.
polyslamorous.
Slam.
Fan, a couple more matches to tell you about them. We're going to go to a quick break. We have the Southern Championship Caleb Miracle, speaking of which, pinned Sean Hoodridge, one of Miss Sydney's favorite
if
wrestlers.
Sean Hoodrich came, I'd be like, listen, brother, make him bite you first and don't use no potions. Because I don't mess with snakes, okay?
Also, fans, Hairband and Violet Adams defeated the tag team champions, the Forsaken Angels Guild, Dave Jones.
Those FAGs.
Who is that again?
Glad they got whooped.
Via disqualification, the Forsaken Angels Guild.
That's what they do.
What
That is a terrible. I don't think
We
they thought
won't
that
tell
one
you
through.
about that, so.
That's a fact.
And Mike Powers pinned the national champion, the working man, Jake Rayner, to win the title, fans. It was exciting. It was a great night. We may return right here on Wrestle Talk. More from the Anafres Mexican Grill and Market, 110 Cedar Lane in Knoxville. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Fans, welcome back here to Knoxville Wrestle Talk, and we are live on location at Anafres, 110 Cedar Lane in Knoxville, Tennessee. It's the Mexican Grill and Market. It's two things in one, like Cracker Barrel, kinda. And
Cracker
you can
Barrel
stop by.
sucks.
Oh, give me a break. What do you think
Eat
about?
crackers and sit on a barrel.
I don't want to eat. I don't want to look
Spit in the
at people
floor.
like. No,
Yes.
I'm okay. The people that go to Cracker Barrel are the same people that sit behind a barricade.
And Anafres, Dave Jones, they are known for some great food. And
I like great food. Great food is good, and hey, they got some nice waitresses here. I like them too. Pretty good stuff.
And fans, we appreciate.
I
Anafres
didn't even know
for
that kid
joining
had
us
hair
tonight, and
Yeah,
being a part of our program, for allowing us to host
Sean,
it
wake
here,
up.
and we appreciate that so much. Fans, coming up tonight here on Knoxville Wrestle Talk, it's the recap with the California Dream Jackson Black, and then we go down and dirty with Dave Jones. And Dave Jones's guest tonight will be the one and only Dave Jones.
Wait, how is
and-
Dave Jones going to be Dave Jones' own guest?
I'm interviewing myself.
This is going to be like a Spider-Man thing?
Yes, we
I'm
have
on
cloned
my
Dave
TV
Jones.
here.
And actually, that was a good old-fashioned live TV box. That lets you know we're
That's
live.
okay. I'll always catch him on them.
And his guest is the California Dream Jackson Black. And they have two topics to discuss that was submitted by the fans. The thing is, though, they won't know what the topics are until right before the segment, but it will be one topic that Jackson Black is very familiar with,
What, ugly wrestling fans?
and a second topic that Dave Jones is very familiar with. And then we have In Your Face, and we're going to have myself and Gene Money along with Dave Jones tonight.
And the
And
kid. And the kid's on via
He's on the
telephone.
phone. He's on via the telephone because, you know why? He wanted to go sit in a Kroger's parking lot all day.
Oh, that's a blast.
Yup. And then go across the street to Save-A-Lot and hang out. That's what he wanted
He's
to
trying
do.
to save money. That's all it is.
Well,
That
he's
is
just trying to
brutal
preserve
death.
gas, it seems like, because he didn't go far.
Yep.
You don't.
And here he is.
And Hayden, do you want to say something to our cable audience tonight here?
Yeah, I thought that the show was canceled. That is why I'm not there. That is my bad. But I'm with all my friends. That is why
I
I'm
don't
not
know
there.
what he's saying. He's talking to Storm.
Let me see.
And we heard something there, and
Yes, he said he wanted to wear pink tights, but the only ones that looked good on him was blue.
Dave, pink. Dave had a pink beard one time. Fans,
You don't have that footage anymore. Hopefully that's burned right, gone forever.
the 865 boys are in the house. One is here in person, and the other one's on the phone. G Money, we're so excited tonight to have you. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. My son was supposed to be up here, but he got caught up at the bus station. He was trying to catch a bus out here, and he didn't have enough change.
Oh my. Well, unfortunately, that's not good. But fans, we are in for one exciting night of Knoxville Wrestle Talk Live. So you set in and grab your favorite sandwich, whether it's bologna or a BLT, or perhaps it's some good old pimento cheese. Get your favorite sandwich and drink and beverage and sit on your lazy boy.
Just like you are, all lazy.
And fans, tonight, so much coming your way right here on Knoxville Wrestle Talk. Before we go to our next break tonight, we want to tell you about a few great events that's going to be coming up in the area. So you want to make sure that you're a part of these events because they're going to be spectacular as always, and we want you to know about them. So fans, so much coming up. We have Tennessee Championship Wrestling. Everyone's been talking about this one at the VFW Dixon 215 Marshall Stewart Drive in Dixon, Tennessee. 7:30 bell time. Make your plans to be there. And fans, we're going to see so many great stars in action, including Sean Hoodrich. And then, of course, there's our good friend there, Onyx.
Not anymore. His name's LG3.
LG3. Sorry, Onyx. LG3. And so many other great stars. It's going to be great. This is going to be Saturday, May 18th at the VFW Dixon 215 Marshall Stewart Drive in Dixon, Tennessee. Fans, East Tennessee Championship Wrestling presents the Bulldog Battle. And Pat McAfee got in trouble for doing this on Raw Monday night. But can you give us a Pat McAfee bark?
I can't bark. I don't bark. That was
That's
great.
What is that? What are
So
we talking
Pat
about?
McAfee got in trouble on Raw Monday for barking. Yes.
Well, I love Pat McAfee, so keep doing you, Pat.
And fans, this is the Bulldog Battle, and this is going to be May 18th on Saturday, 8:15 Davis Drive in New Tazewell, Tennessee. This is going to be at the Claiborne High School. The Claiborne High School, and we are Bulldog proud, it says. And fans, you're going to see Jake Rayner, also ravishing G-Money, Rex
Claiborne
Riley.
High School.
And Rex Riley said, Dave Jones, to us that he was your favorite wrestler. So is that true?
Well, he says that to me too. He tells me that a whole
Who
lot.
is that?
Now, is he your favorite wrestler?
Apparently, that's what he says.
I don't even know him.
That's okay, Rex. Everyone knows that I took the Cruiserweight title that you were in middling. You were just on the mid-card with, and I moved you to the main event, and I held it for 233 days. And I put respect on that title, just like a favorite wrestler of mine, The Miz, did with an Intercontinental title. Same thing. And now that title resides in the hands of Jordan, what is his name? Jordan
Maivia.
Yeah, listen here, Rocky Johnson.
Rocky Johnson.
California Dream. On Saturday night, we'll be taking that title away from you. You'll become a two-time ETCW Cruiserweight champion. And there's really not a thing you can do to stop me. You better find some more Samoans to back you up because you ain't stopping the dream.
Well, fans, let us tell you about a few more things here. We have J-Mac, and oh yes, and it's raining in Knoxville. We see behind us, and we are live here, Facebook Live, and we appreciate
Well,
you
I'm glad we're indoors.
joining us Facebook Live as well as on Knoxville Community Media Television, and we appreciate that so much.
Hey, it's car wash outside.
Fans, yes.
Get out there.
Fans, a little more time to tell you about some of the other stars appearing here. We have J-Mac McMurray. He's going to be in action. Also, Liam Jacobs, and some call him Aladdin. Some call him
No, he's anorexic Sabu.
Anorexic Sabu for sure.
And after you see the best match of the night, go and see the second best match of the night, which is Caleb Miracle versus a good friend of mine, Damon Stryker, making his debut at East Tennessee Championship Wrestling. And I promise Damon and me will put on a show. As for the other guys, it's irrelevant.
And Caleb Miracle, part of all this, also Scott Savage, and then Roger Rex.
No, he's a Savage Scott now. Scott's a dirty player in the game now, and I love it. I love that you're a bad guy now, Scott. Welcome to the party.
And fans also in action, we have Zach Cruz.
Yeah,
And then-
beat the bejesus out of that kid.
These guys look like inmates from the Clinton
That
or
was
the
me.
Claiborne jail. It
Maybe
seems to
Union
be.
County.
Union County, yeah,
Union
maybe
County.
so. And Jordan might be in action.
Big.
Jeff Klepper.
That's my tag team
And then,
partner.
fans, we have the honorary commissioner principal Craig Ivy, the principal of Claiborne
Who?
High School.
Craig
And this is
Ivy?
all going to be on Saturday night. Fans, when we return tonight, we bring you the recap with the California Dream, Jackson Black. All that coming your way right here on Knoxville Wrestle Talk Live. Stay tuned.
Hello, 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 everybody. My name is the California Dream, Jackson Black. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is just another title to add to my already long list of championships in a very, very short time in this business. Now, I know a lot of you guys, you 40-milers, that's what I like to call you. You have yet to taste gold. You've yet to taste winning on any level. And may that be life, because, I mean, I've seen you all. Or, heck, I don't even think you won an attendance award in first grade. And that just comes to be the fault of your family. Because they passed on those bad genes to you, and you just perpetuate your smell and your low class. And that's why all of you are sitting behind the barricade. That's why all of you reach in your wallets and you buy tickets to shows that I'm on. Because you know why? You want for just 10 to 15 minutes to feel the glory that Jackson Black feels every single day. So Resolute Wrestling, me and my tag team partner, Jeff Klepper, we are vicious and violent. We are part of the Kingdom of Perfection, and we hold all of the major gold in Resolute Wrestling. And we called our shot. We told you it was going to happen, and you decided to come out and boo me. And one more thing. Granny, whatever your name is, I hope you take your last breaths tonight. If you ever hit me with an object as I'm walking to the ring, I promise you I will put you in a casket. I hope they put you somewhere else. Hope they tie you tie you to a door or something, because you are a menace to everything. You just think just because you paid something to get in that you can assault me? Listen. I will beat you down too. I do not care. If you ever do anything like that again, it will be the last wrestling show you ever attend. I hope you had a great life. You look like you had. You're almost dust by now. But anyways, we move forward, because that's what we do. That's what the Dream does. He moves forward. So coming up this Saturday night, Claiborne High School, you see the California Dream take on a guy that is holding my title named Jordan Maivia. Listen, Rocky Johnson, I already said it before and I'll say it again. Jackson Black is just plain better than you. And that's not me boasting. That's not me bragging. That is a fact of life. And just take that to bed with you, sleep on it, let it marinate, and then when you wake up and you realize that Jackson Black is better than you, you know that's just how the cards fall. That is you just had a bad flop of the cards, but that's why they always bet on Black now, isn't it there, Jordan? And we're going to move. There's some other matches. Caleb Miracle versus Damon Stryker. That is going to be the second best match on that card. So you come out, and I assure you, there'll be better action there. I am not sure of the rest of the people, and I know on the card, it's irrelevant. You came to see the California Dream. And then we move, we're going to move forward to Sunday. And I think it's what is the show? It's the Paul Morton Cup. So this Sunday, the Paul Morton Cup at School of Morton 505 Chucky Highway, or I think that's the correct location. If not, I mean, if your phone has any data left on it, because I know you guys use like a Straight Talk or whatever the poors use, I'm not really sure. Check it out. Come on down. Fill out that place. I'm unsure what I'm doing, but every time I show up to the School of Morton, what do? I light up the Chucky Dome. And that's just a fact of life. That is just a fact of life. And if you want to, and I'm going to throw another shout out there, because we're bringing in some guys over at East Tennessee Championship Wrestling. A couple of my brothers in arms, a couple of JPWA graduates are going to be coming on and testing their mettle against the California Dream. And listen, young kids, I will not take it easy on you. I'm going to stretch you. I'm going to break you. I'm going to bend you. I'm going to turn you into a Hollywood Hogan Stretch Armstrong. If you don't know what it is, YouTube it. They didn't hold up well in time. They're really not stretchy anymore. But I'm going to decimate all, and I've said this a million times, Scott Savage. Now, I know you've been ducking me for a year and a half, Scott. I think the California Dream has proved that he is better than a cruiserweight. I think the California Dream has proven that he is the face of a company and he is meant to hold a title that is accurate to his standing in a promotion. So Scott Savage, I've called you out a million times and I'm going to call you out 1,000,001 right now. Scott Savage, Jackson Black, ETCW heavyweight title. Make it happen. Give the people what they want. Because Scott thinks he's a dirty player. Scott, I will be Ric Flair in there. And I will treat you like Steamboat. Okay? So you will find out. If they ever book it, please somebody get in charge with the booking people over at ETCW Wrestling. Because Scott Savage has been ducking me for too long. And I like how Scott has a little edge to him now. Scott's found a new way to be just a little bit mean. Well, Scott, you haven't been in the ring with the Dream. And I promise you, I will push you to your breaking limits. I will take you into the deep water. And guess what? At the end of the day, the California Dream would be the ETCW heavyweight champion. And there is not a thing that you or a gentleman, John, can do to stop it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have been Jackson Black, and this is my time.
Fans, welcome back here. I want to introduce you to the host of our newest segment, Down and Dirty with Dave Jones. And this is the one and only Dave Jones. Dave Jones, how are you?
Well, I'm fine, JoJo. How about yourself, sir?
Great to see you, my
good
friend.
Seeing you again there, and G Money and
Your favorite commentator?
JB. Well, I got to get down and dirty with you, man.
Dave.
That kid Zach. I mean,
He tried.
He put on a stellar match.
He put on the kid brought the fight,
He did.
but the fight was too big for the kid.
Well, I mean, he is a kid. He looks like a kid.
He's a kid.
So was
Zach
that his
Cruz.
first? It wasn't his first.
That was his second match.
Second
And
match.
you know, I will give credit where credit is due. Kid, you really
ETCW?
had a good match for all of about
ETCW.
3 minutes until somebody with 169 matches came in and had to show you what wrestling was. And you did a good job, kid. You did a good job for 3.5 minutes. But guess what? You fell short. And what happened? You got wrecked. You got wrecked at the end of the match. Did he not, Dave?
Well, I mean,
I'm pretty sure
you
he
did
took
win.
he took a springboard suplex, and then he took a Michinoku driver, and then he took a diving headbutt, and guess who won? Well, obviously it was me, because I'm better than Zach Cruz.
Oh.
And guess what? I'm also better than Jordan Maivia. And here's one for you. I'm better than you, Scott Savage.
Whoa. Sounds like a challenge thing going on.
I have been, Scott, you've been ducking and diving, and now that you got a little mean streak in you, maybe you try to link up toe to toe, nose to nose. You may be big and full of muscles, but I will break you down like it's a box, my friend.
Fans, welcome back here to Knoxville Wrestle Talk, and it's Down and Dirty with Dave. And Dave is here, and Dave has been a fixture here in East Tennessee for nearly 3 decades, Dave Jones.
Uh-huh.
That's how I got the grade.
I'm only 31.
Oh, wait, Dave, that's how I got the grade, too.
And we're going to kind of ask some
No, we're
questions of
You're
Dave
31?
tonight to kind of introduce
Facts.
Dave
Oh.
to the crowd here in Knoxville.
Whoa.
Dave, we want to know here on the Wrestle, perhaps you've never shared this, but where are you from originally?
Wow.
New York.
Well, let's say
Wisconsin.
something about my dad and mom. They originated.
Vermont.
Believe it or not, I was born in the Baptist Hospital.
Oh, wow.
I don't think it's there anymore. I went over to, and only boy,
It's Dean's apartment complex.
13 babies on that day, 12 girls, and me.
Oh.
The only boy. So I started off good. Had a great time. You know what? I've met several guys that were born on the same day that I was.
When's your birthday?
None of them October 12th. None
October
of them were actually in that hospital. I don't know where they were, just in the area here somewhere. Haven't met any of those girls. So, girls, come on, we had a great time that day. Can't remember much about it, but you know, I knew I was having some fun.
He was lost in the infamil.
Right.
Dave Jones, what did you aspire to be, and at what age did you realize you wanted to be it? And this could be your earliest aspiration.
Oh, well, let's see. I wanted to be a musician, which I did achieve that. I was played for a number of years. I don't think you ever saw me. I was pretty much done with that. I had, of course, all the guys, you know, in the day, they were all drug addicts, so they're all dead or incapacitated now, except me. I got over the drugs and went on to do bigger and better things, and then I think you got me into wrestling, didn't you?
And Dave Jones been around professional wrestling in East Tennessee since the old Houston Middle School days.
Yeah.
Where wrestling was held often at the legendary Houston Middle School.
Hey, you remember that time they took my clothes off and I was running butt naked through there?
I cannot forget it. Mom,
Last week.
my mom is here.
You remember that, JoJo? And the police
So-
stopped me talking about why you naked.
These
Carrie.
guys, Dave Jones, I think you were here. These guys like to pick on G Money, right?
Yeah, they took my. I went to the show and paid my money to watch
Girls,
the TV
there's
show.
no videos.
I come outside, out of the blue. They come out of nowhere. Bow, took my clothes off. I'm running butt naked down Holston Avenue. Nothing but my, you know what I'm saying?
And then Cary Grant, or whatever his
picked me
name
up.
is.
Gonna take me to juvenile. He pulled up. He said, "You know this guy? I'm about to take him to juvenile."
What was
Oh,
his
Cary,
name?
What
Cary
do I
the,
do?
Was
What
it
do I
Cary
do?
Grant, mother?
No, it wasn't Cary Grant.
Took
What was
my
it?
clothes.
Gatlin.
Oh,
yeah.
Gatlin.
Took my.
I thought it was
They
Cary
took me,
Grant.
but I ain't have nothing but nothing in my hands. Nothing. And
Wow.
blue light at me, and I'm like,
I bet he
wait a
did.
minute, hold up.
I bet he did.
The only
How was you?
I was like 9.
the only
One hour
cell
now, Cary, I guess
phones
that's
that
on.
existed back then were the little flip phones that they come out with. So there was
Now
not a
we
way
go.
to capture this.
Yeah.
But Dave Jones.
I said, whoa, hold up.
They took my
Help me.
clothes.
And Cary Gatlin gave us a lecture and gave Mother and Linda
Good
Anderson.
thing they put me
God
in the
rest
car
her
because I
soul.
was.
Yeah, you want to know how I got into wrestling and how I stayed in wrestling? Why I stayed in wrestling? I guess it was Landell, you know. He's like going, "Please come out and say this show for
Jim
me."
Cornette.
And so I came out and it was a all women's wrestling. I was like,
Oh, wow.
hey,
I
this,
love that.
this is all right, you know. And then he said,
You would.
"We're gonna do some interviews. Go back in the dressing room here and get set up, and we'll do these interviews." I guess they're stage folk, you know, and I've seen it before, but they got sans nothing, and I was like going,
Do you take pictures?
I'm supposed to.
I'm just kidding.
Well, I pointed the camera towards the wall and said, "It's not on," and they were like, they didn't care. I was just like going, so why didn't
You're a
you?
lucky
Speaking of the dearly
It was
departed
so I'm
Terry
like, I'm in
Landell,
this.
Dave Jones, what is the stupidest thing? We can have this here. What is the stupidest thing that Mr. Landell, the K-Town Daddy, asked you to do in the history, the 25
Oh, gosh,
plus
I can't.
years, almost 30 that you
Went
did?
about after I'm in the river.
That was stupid. Well, one that was it was near tragic. I think a guy that calls into your show a lot there, Sonny. He tarred and feathered him one night, and he and Jeff Anderson, we were outside. You remember how he used to get thrown out of the building? And of course, he had to take me with him, the cameraman, and I had to send the tapes up to the live TV show and all
Oh,
that
when
kind
y'all
of
was
stuff.
on the 12th floor, huh?
Yeah, and then we
Yeah.
were down
I remember
on
that.
Gay Street. Well, it was like below freezing. It was
I
real
remember
cold.
that. I remember that.
And I'm out there. They've got two great big giant fans of heat, those heat fans blowing on them. And I'm over there freezing to death. And then they decide to tar and feather Sonny.
Good.
And they put that stuff.
Good, Dave. Good. That guy's an
He
idiot.
said he almost froze to death. I was like,
I mean, only if it would have
it
happened.
was, yeah, it was close.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to Knoxville Wrestle Talk. We hope you enjoyed Down and Dirty with Dave Jones. By the way, we're on location by the very great folks here at Anafres, and they are on Cedar Lane at 110 Cedar Lane in Knoxville. Be sure to stop by here and have a wonderful meal in a beautiful restaurant, as you see all around us here, and we appreciate them so much. Fans, welcome into In Your Face, and In Your Face means as close as we all are, we're kind of in each other's face here. And if you're in the face of G Money, you're in the face of the tattoo wearing, the weightlifting, mega weightlifting viral star, as they say, and he's probably got a arm bigger than most of our heads here. But this is G Money of the 865 Boys.
How's it going? Look, first off, we're going to say June 1st, Jellicoe, Tennessee. We're going to be out there, TWA. You need to get there early, 6:30. The doors open at 7. That's the first show going on. But June 15th, Harriman, Tennessee, we're going back to the rec center. Back to the rec center. Dude, was you at the last show?
No.
Oh my God. Oh man. There was like 300 people there. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, 300 people
That's
at the last
300
show.
people to make mad. I love it.
June 15th.
How did it smell?
Probably terrible.
His face tells it all, right?
June
He knows it was
15th.
terrible.
June 15th. Mama, if you gonna get sick over there, you need to come over here in front of the camera. But
Fans,
look,
we
June
are
15th.
live right here on Facebook.
June 15th.
In case
Harriman,
you-
Tennessee. 670.
I don't know.
670. 6 something. North Rome Street. You need to show up there.
Rome Street.
The community center. This June 15th. But the first, we're going to Jellicoe. We're going to go out there. We're going to do what we got to do. We're going to leave. We're going to Yogi Bear's at. We're going to get there, do our thing, and leave. And that's what it's going to be. But hey, we're the champs. Even though he's not here right now, unfortunately, McDonald's called him in, and he's got to do what he's got to do.
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Oh, McDonald's.
I told him, if you ain't out here today, I'm going to tell him exactly where you work. Chapman Highway, go visit him. 6 to 10.
Fans, we're celebrating 28 years of Knoxville Wrestle Talk Live on Knoxville Community Media Television. We want to give you some names to remember tonight, and these names are historic with Knoxville Wrestle Talk Live. Larry Allison, Dave Jones,
Yeah, Allison's Food Mart.
That's a guy.
a big part of Knoxville Wrestle Talk. Also a household name back when Knoxville Wrestle Talk. Terry Lendell,
Hey, I got a name for you.
100,000 viewers a week.
I got a
What
name
about
for
you?
you.
Definitely.
You want to hear this
That was
name?
a lot.
You ready?
Yeah.
Jim Cornette.
Oh, Terry's best friend.
Yep.
Have you ever met Jim Cornette, Dave Jones?
Oh, yeah.
What was your interaction?
Well, I saw him beating the fire out of Terry.
So it was a great
Terry
interaction.
doing some
I remember him.
shenanigans to him,
I
things
think you
like
tried to
that.
run over Sonny in a car.
He tried to run over Sonny, and then he came up.
If
I
only
didn't
he had
have the camera
succeeded.
set up, and he's like, "Did you get footage of that?" I'm like, yeah."
Yeah, I did.
Squalled the tires and left.
Jim Cornette came to K-Town SmackDown, and we had Bob Orton Jr. there. And inside of the Homer
Legend
Hamilton
Killer.
Theater men's bathroom, your
What?
toilet areas do not have doors.
Well, yeah, because
There's no door.
freaky folks get up to freaky things.
It's like all out in the open.
Well, I mean, you shouldn't be doing. I mean, I get it when the time called, but like, maybe not in the.
Are
maybe
we
not.
live?
I hope so.
We are, I mean, seriously. And
Are
so
we live?
I'm showing Jim Cornette where the men's room is.
Whoa,
right?
hold on.
And we
I'm
walk in,
confused.
I'm
was
like,
fixing.
this is the men's room where you have Cowboy Bob Orton Jr. over here, and no door. It says, come on in. It's all good. And might stink. But no, that was an embarrassing moment for sure. And G Money,
It's gonna be a whole nother episode. We're going
Yes.
to embarrass
Nope.
yourself.
fans, we appreciate you watching. We've had a great time, a lot of smiles, a lot of things said tonight. We appreciate that.
All
we
of it's
appreciate
truth.
Agenda Home Video, and you can get this video personalized just for you online or on a DVD, maybe even on a VHS.
Nobody's doing that, pal.
I don't know if VHS is possible. Who knows?
Blow the dust
I'm
off
lost.
the machine.
Right?
Fans,
I need my recorder. Or
We
my
want
rewinder.
to thank this great restaurant here, 110 Cedar Lane in Knoxville, Tennessee, Anafres
Anafres.
Mexican Grill and Market. Anafres Mexican Grill and Market. Tomorrow, you write the name down. Tomorrow, you're going over off Clinton Highway, off of all those roads there, merchants and all that,
All
over
the roads,
to Cedar
guys,
Lane,
the ones that converge upon each other.
across from the Applebee's and the old Charlie's that's out here. This is a great place to eat. So Dave Jones, this is Anafres.
It is.
And it's great, and fans, you don't want to miss out on the good food you have here. You're going to
Don't
have
miss
a
out the good food on anal freeze.
Anafres.
Anafreeze. I thought it was anal freeze.
Okay.
Some of
And
those guys need that.
thank you for joining us on Knoxville Wrestle Talk Live here, and we look forward
You're
to
welcome.
seeing you next week as we'll be live back in the studio. A special thank you to Dave Jones and Agenda Home Video.